The movie The Wrong Paris is a romantic comedy released in 2025. It tells the story of a young woman named Dawn who dreams of going to art school in Paris, France, but ends up on a reality dating show in Paris, Texas. Through mistakes, secrets, and unexpected romance, Dawn learns about love, honesty, and following her dreams. The movie is lighthearted and funny, but it also explores deeper ideas about ambition and relationships. Here is the story, told step by step in simple language. Dawn is a talented young woman living in a small Texas town. She has always wanted to become an artist, and finally, her hard work pays off. She receives an acceptance letter from a famous art school in Paris, France. It feels like a dream come true. She imagines herself walking through museums, painting in bright studios, and living in a city filled with history and creativity. Paris represents everything she has ever wanted for her future. But soon, reality hits her. Art school is expensive, and living in France will cost even more. Dawn does not have enough money, and her family cannot help much. Her grandmother Bertie has medical problems, and most of the family's savings go toward paying for her care. Dawn feels stuck. She can see her dream within reach, but she has no way to grab it. Her younger sister Emily tries to cheer her up and offers an unusual idea. Emily tells Dawn about a reality dating show called The Honey Pot. It promises big prizes and even claims that it will be filmed in Paris. Emily believes this could be the perfect solution. If Dawn joins the show, she can earn money for school and still make it to Paris. Dawn is not interested in romance on television, but the offer is tempting. She feels she has no choice, because without money, she cannot attend school. At last, she agrees to audition. When she gets accepted, her family celebrates, believing she is headed to Paris, France, to earn money and maybe even find love. Dawn sets off with excitement and nerves, saying goodbye to her family. She pictures herself soon arriving in France, surrounded by the Eiffel Tower, old streets, and a whole new world. But when she arrives, she receives a shocking surprise. Instead of Paris, France, she finds herself in Paris, Texas. The producers of the show have tricked the contestants by using the name Paris to create confusion. Dawn feels humiliated. She came for a life-changing opportunity, but now she is stuck in a small-town reality show. She wants to quit, but if she leaves, she will get nothing. If she stays, at least she can earn some money. Frustrated but determined, Dawn makes a plan. She will try to get eliminated from the show as quickly as possible. That way, she can still collect her fee and move on with her life. The main star of the show is Trey McCallan III, the bachelor who must choose among the contestants. Trey is handsome, polite, and presented as a perfect gentleman from a wealthy family. The other women are excited to compete for his attention, especially Lexi, a popular influencer who is desperate for fame. Dawn, however, is not impressed. She wants to leave as soon as possible. But then something unexpected happens. Dawn realizes she already knows Trey. Before the show, they met briefly in a casual setting. Back then, Trey was not acting like a celebrity. He was relaxed, kind, and real. Dawn remembers enjoying his company. Now, in front of the cameras, he must play the role of a polished bachelor. But their earlier meeting makes their connection feel different. At first, Dawn sticks to her plan. She tries to sabotage herself by being clumsy and uninteresting. She wants Trey to send her home quickly, but Trey does not react the way she expects. He finds her refreshing. Unlike the other contestants who try hard to impress him, Dawn seems honest and natural. This makes him curious about her, and he keeps choosing her for dates. Slowly, Dawn begins to enjoy spending time with him. She feels guilty because she is hiding the truth, that she only joined the show for money and school. But she cannot ignore her feelings. She begins to like Trey more than she wants to admit. Meanwhile, the show goes on with its usual drama. The contestants fight, compete in silly challenges, and gossip about each other. Lexi becomes Dawn's biggest rival. She notices Trey's growing interest in Dawn and becomes jealous. She is determined to win, not just for love, but for the attention and fame it will bring her online. The producers also stir up trouble. They want arguments, tears, and shocking moments because drama brings higher ratings. Dawn feels trapped. She just wants to leave peacefully, but she keeps getting pulled into the chaos. As the competition heats up, Lexi decides to dig into Dawn's past. She discovers Dawn's acceptance letter to art school in Paris, France. She quickly realizes that Dawn is not on the show for Trey at all. She is only there for money. Lexi uses this information to her advantage. She exposes Dawn's secret to Trey, hoping this will ruin Dawn's chances and clear the way for herself. When Trey learns the truth, he feels betrayed. He thought Dawn was different from the other contestants, someone genuine who cared about him. To find out that she had a hidden motive all along hurts him deeply. Feeling angry and disappointed, Trey eliminates Dawn from the competition. Dawn leaves the show heartbroken. She never meant to hurt Trey, and by now her feelings for him are real. But she also knows she must focus on her dream. She travels to Paris, France, and begins attending art school. She throws herself into painting and studying, but she cannot stop thinking about Trey. She wonders if she has lost him forever because of her mistake. Back in Paris, Texas, the show continues without her. The producers are preparing for the finale, and they want it to be dramatic. They reach out to Dawn in France with an offer. If she comes back for the final episode, they promise her one last chance to speak to Trey. But there is a condition. She must give up all the money she has earned so far. For Dawn, this is a painful choice. Without the money, it will be difficult to stay in school. But she also knows she owes Trey the truth. After much thought, she decides to return. She believes she must face him and tell him how she really feels. The finale is filmed live, with all the contestants, the audience, and Trey waiting. When Dawn walks in, everyone is shocked. She bravely speaks to Trey, apologizing for hiding her reasons for joining the show. She admits she came for money, but she also confesses that she never expected to fall in love. She explains how much her dream of art school means to her, but also how much Trey means to her now. She tells him she is sorry for the hurt she caused. The producers, always hungry for drama, add one final twist. They present Dawn with a choice. She can take the money, or she can choose Trey's love. Everyone waits for her answer. Dawn hesitates, caught between her dream and her heart. Finally, she chooses the money. She explains that she cannot give up her chance to study art in Paris because it has been her dream for so long. The audience gasps, and Trey looks shocked. It seems as if their relationship is over for good. But then Trey surprises everyone. He realizes that Dawn's choice does not mean she does not care for him. It means she is determined to follow her dream. Instead of being angry, he admires her honesty and strength. He tells her he still wants to be with her, even if she chose the money. The finale ends with a romantic reunion, proving that love can survive even in unusual circumstances. The movie closes with an epilogue, showing what happens afterward. Dawn stays in Paris, France, studying art and building her future. Trey visits her, and they continue their relationship across the distance. They face challenges, but their bond grows stronger. In the credits, we learn that they eventually become engaged, blending Dawn's artistic dream with a new chapter of love. The Wrong Paris is more than just a funny romantic comedy. It highlights the struggle between dreams and love, honesty and secrets, ambition and relationships. Dawn's journey shows that it is possible to pursue your passion without giving up on love, as long as you are honest and brave. The movie also pokes fun at reality TV, showing how much of it is fake and staged for drama. But at its heart, it tells a simple, hopeful story. Even in the wrong place, at the wrong time, the right love can still be found.